Hello everyone, welcome back. I just want to say thank you for everyone that watched my first video on why you should not use pinyin to study Chinese. If you haven't checked it out, you can check it out on Facebook or YouTube. And today I just want to expound on that a little bit on why pinyin is not very helpful when it comes to pronunciation. Again, let me stress this again, pronunciation. I'm not saying you don't need pinyin for typing or for writing, but when I say to pronounce words accurately, pinyin really doesn't help, and today I'm going to expound on it a little bit more. 大家好，现在我向你们介绍一下这些字的正确发音和北京人的发音，还有错误的发音。So first, I want to talk about R, which is the number 2. Beijing people will also pronounce this way, R. But you have some people, about 80% of Chinese people will pronounce and it's not R. The point that they're missing here, in which pinyin doesn't tell you, is airflow and direction. So R, the airflow is a little up in your mouth in the direction that it flows. R. And pinyin cannot tell you this. Pinyin will only tell you 2 letters. It won't tell you airflow and direction. And when you're learning Chinese, when you're learning to pronounce Chinese, now if you want to type, you can just type in ER and the letter will come up and you can press enter on your keyboard. But if you want to talk to people and you want to have the correct pronunciation, there are keys you have to know. R, and that's airflow, to get your sound crisp. And I was able to get this because I had a teacher who taught me. And if you want to learn Chinese, you have to have someone who speaks accurately, who can teach you to speak accurately. And my teacher was from Beijing. He was a master teacher, and he sat with me every day for close to 3 years, teaching me how to pronounce. And some of the things he taught me, I've never seen in books. So now I'm going to share with you, because I know some of you are having problems with your pronunciation. You can write well, you know a lot of words, but when it comes to speaking, you're having a little trouble, and that's why I'm here to help. The next is Ren. It's also pronounced like people. Ren. 花生人. Beijing people will pronounce 花生人儿. Beijing people will also pronounce 人儿, and this is the unshelled peanuts. When you crack the peanuts, you crack the shell of a peanut, you have the kernel inside. This is what this means. 花生人儿. Also, 仁义. 仁义 is a good word. It doesn't really translate well in English, but it's like it's used a lot in traditional Chinese. It's about a person who has morals, who's very loyal, who doesn't do the bullshit to people. And it's a very good trait to have as a character. And a lot of people from the Northeast will pronounce, instead of 人儿, they will pronounce 人儿, 人儿, 好大的人儿的. 好大的人儿, 好大的人儿. The next one we have is 立马. Hebei, the people from Hebei or the Hebei province will pronounce 立马. And Beijing people also will pronounce this way. But Beijing people will exaggerate just a little bit. 立马, 立马. But a lot of people will pronounce 立马, 立马. And that's really not good. The next one is 小心眼儿. Beijing people also will pronounce this way. 小心眼儿. But a lot of people will pronounce 小心眼, 小心眼, which is not really good. The next one is very crucial because pinyin cannot help you pronounce this word. because there are too many factors into play. One is your tongue, where your air flows. It's a third tone, so you have to know how to use your throat. And Pinyin cannot teach you how to use your throat. This one is pronounced wei, 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 wei. Beijing people will pronounce this way. Wei da, wei ren, wei ren, wei ren. A lot of people will pronounce wei, 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 which is not correct. It's wei, wei da, wei, 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 wei. The next one is rou, rou. Beijing people will also pronounce this way, rou. But some people will pronounce, especially people from Shandong Ren, they will pronounce yo, yo, instead of rou, yo, or yo. And I noticed that sometimes people confuse the R and the Y sound. Like an example, the word rang, rang. Some people will pronounce yang, yang. And at first I was confused. I didn't know, what was going on. I was confusing the words, but that's because people have their own dialects where they're from, and they use that to pronounce Mandarin. And sometimes it causes problems. The next word is a tricky word, and it's a si. Beijing people will also pronounce this way. Si. A lot of people will pronounce si, 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 si. And what they're missing is, what the pinyin doesn't tell you, again, is airflow. Si, the direction of the air and the echo and where you have to put it, because your air can be at different levels. It can be low, middle, high, or in between. Again, si. And this is why I say pinyin doesn't help you with pronunciation, because there are a lot of keys to pronunciation that pinyin cannot tell you. The next word is shi, shi, shi. Beijing people will also pronounce this way, shi. But I've also heard people pronounce this word like they're pronouncing this word, number 4. So instead of shi, shi bu shi, they will pronounce si, si bu si, si bu si. And that's not right. Sometimes it can be very confusing. But again, that's because people use their own dialect to help them pronounce Mandarin Chinese. And the last word is yager, yager. Really the meaning is similar to the meaning of 从来, like never ever. Beijing people will also pronounce that way, yager, yager. But some people will pronounce yagen, yagen, which is not right. You can do better. And it also, I think it's a verb and also a noun, but it means to like press, to press down. Yeah, yeah. So this is basically what I was trying to explain, and I hope it's helpful to you guys. I will come out with more videos with the techniques, because now I'm explaining to you what the problem is, and now hopefully in the next couple of videos I can give you some details on how to actually solve these problems. Once again, thank you everyone for your feedback, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thank you.